No wonder that La Cité de Carcassonne is so popular. It's one of the few cities of the Middle Ages whose city walls are still fully intact. And what a view! Welcome to another Quazy ride, and we have settled in Carcassonne for what we have called our Carcassonne Crusade motorcycle tour. And join us in exploring this world-renowned city. And in this video we are showing you our 7 tips on what to do here, including this view on La Cité. Hi, Muriel here, together with Johan, your companions in unlocking the fun of European motorcycle touring, including tips on sightseeing in a central point of a tour. And you can find those tips in our ebooks, and together with our ready-to-ride GPX files and these video guides, we think we've got everything for you to plan your self-guided motorcycle tour. And it's all free, because with Quazy Rides we just love to share the fun of road tripping. In the 12th and 13th century, Carcassonne became a significant stronghold for the Cathars, a religious group at odds with the Catholic Church. As the Cathar movement gained momentum in the south of France, the Catholic Church launched the 𝐏𝐿𝐵𝐥𝐚𝐬𝐬𝐿 Crusade, trying to eradicate the Cathar heresy. Carcassonne found itself in the heart of this conflict, serving as a key battleground between the Cathars and the forces of the Catholic Church and the French monarchy, and it became a symbol for the resistance of the Cathars as they were able to withstand the attacks for many years. Until 1209, when the Crusaders breached the defense of the city of Béziers, another Cathar stronghold, and massacred all its inhabitants, setting a precedent of the brutality of the campaign. Realizing the impending threat, the leaders of Carcassonne surrendered to the Crusaders in the same year, hoping to spare the lives of their people. And this surrender marked the beginning of the end of the influence of the Cathars in this region. Despite its very turbulent past, Carcassonne has managed to maintain its medieval charm and architecture, and therefore this very imposing city is the central point of the tour here that we have called the Carcassonne Crusade motorcycle tour. Carcassonne is world famous for its medieval walled city in the center of Carcassonne, so a city within a city, and that's called La Cité or La Ville Haute. And the city owes that to the architect 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐬𝐬𝐿𝐬𝐿𝐬𝐿, who renovated the whole of its historic center in the 19th century. And this ensured that Carcassonne is now part of the UNESCO World Heritage List. So whatever you do, please include a visit to this iconic La Cité de Carcassonne to your journey. Wander through the streets, marvel at the architecture, and imagine the stories that echo between the walls. La Cité boasts over 50 towers and 2 concentric rings of fortified walls, offering panoramic views of the surrounding countryside. But we'll get to that later. Carcassonne is, besides a very popular tourist attraction, also just a cozy town where locals and tourists come together. Especially here at the Place Marcoux, the heart of La Cité. Step back in time as you're exploring the imposing Château Comtal. This is the most important and busiest site here in La Cité. The chateau dates back to the 12th century, and you can discover its history from defending the city to its transformation into a royal residence. You do need a ticket to visit the castle, and you can buy it on site, but if you're here in the high season, we can recommend to buy tickets in advance. So we will share the link in the ebook that you can download from our website once you have added one of the rides to your free account. With a ticket to the chateau, you can also take a stroll on the city walls, soaking in the views on La Cité, on la Ville Basse and the surrounding landscapes. And they stretch for 3 kilometers, a bit over 2 miles, and date back to the Gallo-Roman times. If you don't want to or can't visit the chateau and its walls, you can already get a good sight on the walls, because there's a lot of places where you can freely walk the leaches, the empty space between the 2 defensive walls. And of course, by crossing one of the many gates, like this very impressive Porte Narbonnaise, the main gate into the city. The Basilica of Saint-Nazaire and 𝐂𝐚𝐽𝐬𝐬𝐴 is the main religious building within the city walls of La Cité. And this used to be a cathedral, but as the episcopal place was relocated, the basilica lost that title. Inside, it's mainly the colorful stained glass windows that stand out. Just behind the Basilica, but of course depending on when you are visiting Carcassonne, you can immerse yourself in the vibrant cultural scene of Carcassonne here at the Théâtre Jean-Deschamps. From concerts to theatrical performances, this open air venue hosts different events throughout the year. To get to and from La Cité, from the Ville Basse, you have to cross the river Aude, and what better way to do that via the Pont Vieux, dating back to the 14th century. But if you take a step on the other bridge, the Pont Neuf, the new bridge, you will get this view. But also don't forget to explore the vibrant heart of modern Carcassonne, also called La Ville Basse. Wander through the streets and unwind on this Place Carnot, the city's heart. Is that all convincing enough to come and explore Carcassonne and its environment in the Carcassonne Crusade motorcycle tour? If so, know that we've also got you covered when you are looking for places to stay in Carcassonne. And be sure to check out our separate video with a few of our tips for hotels, of course, all with suitable parking for your bike. And that video will be in the middle of your screen, so you can just go and enjoy your trip without having to do all the research. Well, then if you like this video and want to help us share the fun of road tripping, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell as well, so we will see you on our next Quazy ride. Cheers!